Welcome to Influential Entrepreneurs, bringing you interviews with elite business leaders and experts, sharing tips and strategies for elevating your business to the next level. Here's your host, Mike Saunders.
Hello and welcome to this episode of Influential Entrepreneurs. This is Mike Saunders, the Authority Positioning Coach. Today we have with us Caitlin Wedgewood, who's a partner with Knoll Company P.C, and we'll be talking about transition at the firm. Caitlin, welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, so I want to dive into transition at the firm and what that looks like, means, and great things moving forward. But let's just dive in first to your story and background. What has got you into financial services? What brought you to the firm? And then let's dive into some of the things that you guys are doing currently.
Yeah, so my background, it's actually quite funny. My mom was a CPA for, like about 32 years, and I tried to fight it tooth and nail to not go into this industry. However, I discovered I do not have a science brain or artistic brain. So when I was at college at Metro State, I took a couple accounting courses, discovered I am really good at it, and I thoroughly enjoy it. And the rest is history. Been doing accounting full time since about 2012. So been doing it a long time, and I love it. I absolutely love it.
Well, someone has to love it because I'm a marketing guy and me and numbers don't get along. So probably all the numbers people out there are like, well, someone's got to do marketing because me and marketing don't get along. So that's all of that is good. You got to do what makes you happy and passionate and enthusiastic. And I think that's great that you found it, because I'm sure you realize that there's some people in their 40s and 50s that are like, hate my job, don't know what I could do to make me happy anyway. I mean, it's just really neat that you have some things that you really enjoy. So that's cool.
That's exactly right. I am definitely one of the lucky ones because I get to come do what I love every single day.
100%. Cool. So let's look at some of the things that you guys are doing now. We mentioned transition at the firm. Give it a little bit of like history background of Knoll Company P.C. How long has that been around to have a transition? Because I think that whenever you hear the word transition, that means we're changing from one thing to the other. But give us a little bit of a baseline backstory.
Yeah. So Knoll Company is going to be celebrating 47 years in business this year. I think might be 48 years.
Wow.
Either way, the firm was started by Lee Knoll Sr. And Lee Knoll Jr. joined the firm about 26 years ago, I believe. And Lee is getting to the point ready for retirement. He's not there yet, so I don't want to scare people on that front. We do still have a while left. But the biggest transition that has occurred in this past year is Lee Knoll Jr. moving to Missouri. That is going to be their retirement destination. But again, he's not yet retiring. I won't let him yet. And with that, we are in the process of transitioning him out of being the managing partner. We're trying to lessen his responsibilities and put myself in that role. And in doing that, we brought on Laura Kelly as a partner as of January 1st, 2026. So with that shift in responsibilities, Laura is now in charge, or the head of bookkeeping. So any clients that we bring on that need the back office support, accounting services, payroll, that's who their main contact is. And then I'll be focusing on tax and tax planning, tax strategy. And again, up until Lee's retirement, he is just the overall support for all of us, because that man knows everything.
Yep, that's awesome. It's really neat to see that when you're thinking of what you just described, that means that there has been forethought into making things better, not staying stuck in the past. And we're a 40 50-year-old company doing the same old thing. So you're looking at keeping things fresh and bringing new people on and giving them power. And that's a really, really big aha. So what do you guys do internally to make sure that what you're doing is always staying cutting edge?
Yes, thank you for bringing that up because one thing that before I started working with Lee Knoll in 2019 and I partnered in 2021, and one of the biggest reasons why I decided to come on the firm was because of our focus on technology and the future. We are a firm, we've been a paperless firm since before 2020, before COVID hit and shut everything down. There was no hitch in our step that year, which a lot of accounting firms could not say the same. So, Lee has always had a focus on utilization of technology while also still maintaining that human connection, that human that uh, the importance of maintaining relationships with our
Yeah.
clients. And that's just something that I'm very passionate about. I mean, technology is a tool for us to utilize, and it it's not going anywhere. So we might as
Yep.
well use it to its full advantage. And we never stop looking for the newest software in our industry that might be servicing our clients better than what we are currently using. So with that focus, we're able to always improve our processes, um, our communication with our clients, and even our internal communication. We're able to keep that really strong and flowing very seamlessly.
Yeah. Well, and talk a little bit about the how you guys are planning to either maintain or even improve service during this transition because um I think that sometimes communication tends in other organizations to lack. But if there's change, it's like you want to get out in front of it and go, hey, everything's good. We're doing this for you. We're doing this to make this a better place. Talk a little bit about maintaining service quality, improving service quality, and keeping communications high.
Yeah, this with this transition, it is going to do nothing but improve our communication with our clients just for the sole fact that we have defined roles. Before the transition of bringing Laura on as a partner, I was doing a bit of bookkeeping here, a bit of payroll here, and a bit of tax. And so it was it got a bit confusing for some of my clients of like, well, Caitlin, do I talk to you? Do I talk to Laura? Do I talk to Vicky? Do I talk to
Yeah.
Verna? It was confusing. So now with the defined roles, we know and we let our clients know when we onboard them that this is your main point of contact. And, when you talk to them, if there's something they cannot help you with for whatever reason, then they'll reach out internally to who can and get the ball rolling. So there's not the confusion of who do I talk to, where where's my information at, things along those lines. It's
Yeah.
very well defined, and you know there's always flaws in communication that could be improved on, and
Yeah.
we are working extremely hard to address those as they come up and solve any issues that we do see. And it, you can never stop growing and fixing. So that's what we will
It's
continue.
really interesting you said that because it reminds me of something I talk about all the time. Tony Robbins teaches a concept called CANI, CANI, constant and never ending improvement in
Mm,
business, in personal, in fitness, in finance, whatever area of your life. If you're constantly looking for ways to improve, like if there was a bottleneck, like, oh, we fixed that. Okay, whew, that was good. But what caused it? How can we prevent it from coming up again? Or, ooh, this would be a great thing to improve in our business, even though there's not a problem. So I think that's a really great mindset to keep in mind. Is that something that you guys have found that you do over the years?
absolutely. Yeah. A big thing that we introduced this year is utilizing a program called Scribe. And that's
Oh, yeah.
for internal, so we can capture our processes and procedures internally and share it with the team. And, that has helped significantly in cutting down training time for us.
Yeah.
And, we never stop looking for better ways to do things.
Yes. So in this transition and improvement and things, are there any types of improvements or new types of clients that you're looking at focusing on, or new services you're delivering, or is it more of just restructuring and solidifying?
Thank you. I should have specified that a bit better with this transition. And, the odd amount of free time that I have found by not doing monthly bookkeeping. I want to start focusing on and offering more tax planning and tax strategy. So it is something we do already offer, but it wasn't something that we really advertised or really pushed for with our clients. And that is something that I really am going to be focusing on in the upcoming years, because, as we've seen, the tax laws are changing constantly lately. And there's a lot of benefits out there that people are missing out on. And I want to make sure that that does not happen for our clients. So that's going to be my biggest focus in the next couple of years, is to get that side of the business really, really hammered out and really utilized.
Yeah. That's a good point. What about strategic alliances? I always think about growth, and there's a lot of ways to grow, but I love strategic partnerships. Are there new partnerships or sectors that you're looking to connect with moving forward too?
Not particularly. We don't really have a specific industry that we align ourselves with. I would say, if anything, we specialize in small businesses. We really understand the mom and pop, or the contractor that's out there doing the manual labor, doesn't have time for the books. But as far as a specific industry, we have a team that has understandings in a variety of industries. So we're open to anybody and everybody. Good.
Well, that's great to hear. Well, it's really good to hear that you guys are improving, polishing up, solidifying, keeping people updated, and communicating all of the transitions that at the end of the day are making a better service deliverable for your clients. So it's been really great learning about that and seeing how you guys are handling that. And if anyone has any questions on the firm or the transition, what's the best way that they can reach out and connect with you guys?
Best way is to go to our website, knollcpa.com, and that is Knoll with a K. It is silent. And then when you go to the website, in the upper right-hand corner, there's an option to get in touch. If you fill that form out, it goes directly to Verna at the front desk, and she gets it to who needs to meet with them.
Perfect. Well, Caitlin, thank you so much for coming on. It's been a real pleasure chatting with you.
Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
You've been listening to Influential Entrepreneurs with Mike Saunders. To learn more about the resources mentioned on today's show or listen to past episodes, visit www.influentialentrepreneursradio.com.